Hey Alka lovers, in this video I'm going to show you how to cook this bomb alkaline breakfast. Y'all, tell me it don't look good. Yeah, so let's get into it. First, we're going to start with the mushroom bacon. Let's preheat the oven on 400 degrees, and I'm using portobello mushroom. You're going to thinly slice them, place them in your bowl, and let's add the seasoning, okay? Now, I don't have measurements for this because the size of your portobellos may be different, but we're going to drizzle avocado oil and then make sure all of the mushrooms are covered before adding more seasoning. You're going to sprinkle onion powder, annatto seasoning, and this is really for the color, sea salt, and coconut aminos. You can also drizzle a dash of date syrup or maple syrup if you want a maple type of flavor. You can always taste it too as you go to make sure it's right for you. Then we're going to line our baking sheet with parchment paper and line the mushrooms on it. I put it in the oven for 20 minutes and then I broiled them for 3 minutes just to get a little crisp, and then that's it. For the chickpea hash, you're going to chop up the veggies you like. I like to use onions, peppers, and mushrooms, but add in whatever you prefer, okay? In your bowl, you're going to add 1 cup of chickpea flour, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and a dash of pepper or cayenne pepper. And then stir in 1.5 cup of spring water. Whisk it all together until the chunks are all gone. Now let's cook it. In your pan, you're going to put enough oil like how you see I did here because we don't want the hash to stick. And I noticed in the cast iron, it sticks quickly. Once heated on medium heat, I add the onions and peppers until they are translucent and soft, and then I pour in the chickpea flour mix. As it cooks, I do like to stir it a little to ensure it's not sticking. Then I add in the mushrooms, let it cook, and then you can start mixing it up until there's no more liquid. I like to fry my hash hard, so I like to keep it on a little longer, but as always, taste it until you get your desired texture. Now let's make the quinoa grits. You're going to take 1 cup of raw white quinoa and blend it just a little to break the quinoa down. Now make sure you're not blending it too much because you don't want it to turn into quinoa flour. You're going to stir in the quinoa to a boiling pot of water and let it cook for about 12 minutes. I like to add a little oil, sea salt, and some pepper. Once it's done cooking, turn the stove off and cover the quinoa. It will continue to cook just like normal quinoa would, and the quinoa grits are done. Tell me this don't look like real grits. Lastly, for the banana spelt pancakes, you can use 2 baby bananas or 1 burro banana. Mash the banana all the way up, and I like to use white spelt flour. Add in 1 cup of white spelt to your bowl, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1.5 tablespoon of date syrup or maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Then you're going to stir in 1 cup of spring water, or you can use a plant-based milk until you get a nice pancake batter consistency. Heat up your cast iron with the little coconut oil. I like to use coconut oil for pancakes because it gives it a buttery taste. Add the batter on the pan to your desired size. Cook for about 3 minutes on each side or until you see the bubbles form, and then flip. And boom, banana spelt pancakes. All right, y'all, now that everything is done, let's make this plate. We got our banana spelt pancakes, oh yeah, our portobello mushroom bacon, the chickpea hash, and the quinoa grits. Get into it. Get into it. Bomb, okay? If you try these recipes, let me know how it turned out for you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.